Yeah, Wilford's just like he shoots and he goes, oh.
We killed him. So I go.
So he looks back and he just says, let's go.
All right, we go to cut. Me and Wilford go to cut.
You're not even going to ask him. Wow.
No, he just said they're dead. So what else we don't?
No, he just said, "Let's go."
He was like, ooh, and he looks back and he's like, we can roll.
Well, what happened, bro?
I got the zombies.
What about Alvin and Nima?
Yeah, they're down too.
Oh, great. Oh, well, we tried. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to cut the rope.
Okay, y'all trying to cut the ropes.
Me and him do our rope for both.
Yeah. Be a
Probably
strength.
If I come back,
14 plus.
I'm kicking him in his door.
Plus 5.
Just roll damage because I mean you can hit a rope.
You good with that? We're just gonna kill him.
No,
You don't know.
No.
You don't know what happened.
No.
Not
You
yet.
and your brother.
Not yet.
You and your brother are going to.
Oh yeah, no. If I come back and get put in here, nope, you're dead.
No, this one's D8.
How much does Nemo weigh?
This one's D8, right?
She don't weigh a lot. She's a little sorcerer.
Oh, she's like 7 8 plus 5.
If we survive,
So she can be
8
taller
plus
than a
5
human.
is 2 plus 5.
or hey, I could get Volkai to just.
No, she got about half through it.
She's 6'5".
So roughly about like 150, 200 pounds, something like that. She's gonna be
You want
skinny, I
to
guess.
try to cut the rope?
And how much does Alvarin weigh?
Probably like
I'd say about one.
See, this is why you gotta calm me down.
no.
You gotta-
Robbie, everything you do has a consequence.
I was trying to say.
Every action you do has a consequence. Always remember that.
I was trying to say.
Yeah, if anything, remember that.
This is for any D&D game you play. There's always a consequence.
So
And your tater tots are still being kicked.
I think we cut them all.
I'm good with cutting one off. Half of one. Half of one.
so Nima and Alvarin are unconscious
Oh, can I do
in a horde of zombies. As you're getting the boat ready, Wilford told you what happened. You're still just patiently awaiting your friend to return, see somehow. And while you're trying to cut ropes off, you hear a thud beside you. Do you look?
Yes, I will.
All right. You see Alvarin's body laying on the boat.
How?
And then
How
roll
did they
a
get on the
deck
boat?
save.
How?
Roll a deck save.
How did you make it on the boat?
How much you gonna ask questions?
Oh, okay. Well, you see something come flying at you, and you're on the ground. You take 3 damage from that. As Nemo's body is just on top of you.
How did they make it back?
And then you're able to cut the ropes, and the boat starts moving or floating away from the dock, basically.
All right, do I need to roll to see what
Not yet. And as that happens,
No,
you
you're-
hear 2 more thuds hit the side of the boat.
2 more buds.
Oh,
What was this? Do I see
oh.
what this was?
Do you look?
Yes.
You see 2 people climbing the boat.
Who is this stupid?
Who do you think they are?
Actually, you wouldn't know one of them. I don't believe you would know one of them. I don't think so.
Who are they?
One looks to be a giant woman,
Your girlfriend!
and the other is Trillo. But she is having a rough time. She's got a dagger in the side of the boat trying to pull herself, but she's missing an arm.
Trillo's missing the arm.
And she
I
looks
got
bloody.
a rope, don't I? Yeah,
Yeah, we
I got
all
a
have
rope,
rope.
so I bring the rope down to them and tell the Goliath woman to grab Trillo and come on up.
All right, so you're going, okay, roll me an athletics check to help them up with a rope, because that woman weighs like 400 pounds,
I got Wilford.
or 200, 300 something pounds. You're too worried about, it's probably dead.
6 plus 5.
No, I just pulled it.
For me, it's 6 plus 5. I'm about to do Wilford because
It works. You have to punch it, and then it works.
Battery compartments.
4. I got 6 plus 5. Wilford got 4 plus 5.
Where are those?
Y'all hold the rope, but you can't pull it.
Hey, Zara, you gonna try to come help me?
She's up under a body, like,
Brittany, there's a plate.
because you look over and
Well,
then
we're
you see,
holding the rope while the Goliath woman climbing up, right?
For my bait.
She's only got one hand on the rope because she's holding.
Tell Trilla to hold on to her back, right, with her one arm, maybe, I don't know.
They're Hulk.
All right.
Yeah. I used to have some Deadpool ones. Batman. Deadpool.
The large woman throws Trillo.
My spirit animal.
Okay.
And starts climbing up easily. So they're on the boat now.
We got you out here.
Oh, they start working. Trillo just basically collapses on the ground after she gets on the boat. Like
Got any
she's
more,
Hey, you should ask where. Yeah, look in your bag, I think.
Just send his back.
You can search. I give you permission.
Okay, I'm searching it out.
You should drop the one of those bags.
you find a couple.
Okay, I'm going to give Trillo, and I mean, do I got 3?
You got 2. Both of you make death saves. Technically, I could count you as one failed for being rolled up on the boat and taking the damage. I got 2. All right. You have 1 success. You have 1 fail. You don't know this. You just know both of them are
All I
bleeding
know
out.
is Nima dipped out on this, right? And I know Albert from home
When did I dip out?
last session. We've been
I mean,
speaking
technically,
over
yeah.
this
I mean, yeah.
so you did.
But I saved you, so. But you don't know.
She
why.
also tried to help, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you don't know what they're sitting at. So
Albert and Trillo know them. So I'm going to give it to them.
then you can try stabilizing him or her.
Yeah. I'll do that.
All right. So you give them health potions. They're back up. Like, well, he's awake now. Yeah. You're hurt. It's 2d4 plus 4, whatever. I don't feel like looking it up. I think it's health potions. I think it's 2d4 plus 2. But
And when Albert wakes up, Wilford apologizes for accidentally calling him.
7 plus 2, you said?
4. Just do 4. So you got 11 HP back. She's still on top of you. Yeah.
I'll do it.
All right.
Slam.
All right. You take 1 fail this. Play it. I'm playing. Do you want to try and stabilize her?
I can go around.
Okay. Medicine check.
He said it's a negative.
Oh,
shit.
roll it. Because it's not much. Okay. You bandage her up where she looks like she was bleeding, kind of stop the bleeding, and she looks like she's breathing easier right now. So, as far as you know, you stabilized her. She's at 0, but she's alive. Hanging on by a thread. Basically, you see Roddick running around and Wilfer running around trying to get everything set up to roll. Darella is also up trying to help them get the boat ready. And Trillo is kind of laying on the ground trying to tie up something around her arm. So that's what you see. But you see Darella is up there now for some reason. She was nowhere to be seen, and now she's there.
I'm just going to look and weakly say, hey, she can hear me.
Oh, yeah. She walks by and just gives you a wry little smile.
And whenever Wilford realizes that he's awake,
You said that was
Wilford
a
apologizes.
explosion whenever you did
Hey, Wilford says, hey,
in
man,
the thing that Wilford did.
Well, it was just like a force blast.
So concussion.
Yeah,
I seriously was not.
yeah, like a concussive blast. It was force damage.
That's okay.
It's like getting hit
So
with a
my
lot of-
ears will be as I've had when I was taking one of the same times.
Well, you're out. You're at
I'm
0.
trying to find out.
No, Wilford.
No, it's not sound. Yeah, that'd be something like thundercloud.
Really bad. Yeah, I'm mad.
By the way, so you know
Wilford
what she
apologized.
actually looks like now?
Oh, snap. Holy moly.
Oh, look.
She Bullico.
She is kind of
What's your you know what Trillo was?
I had a picture of Trillo before. I can't remember. It was on my computer, but I ain't about pulling that out right now. So yeah, you're on a boat, and they're getting everything ready to go. Does anybody know how to operate a ship?
Yes, I guess whenever
Is Darilla or Trillo?
I do know.
Willow my, I would say
I would hope.
Darella does.
All right, Darilla.
I'll be your first mate.
So as she's seeing everybody running around, sees that y'all know the basics, but no
We
one
don't
really
know
knows
about
how to get go.
Ma'am, I know
She jumps up there behind the wheel and she's just like, well, I guess my boat burnt for a reason. That's the only reason she headed that way, because her boat was gone. Her ride out was gone, and she picked up Trillo along the way. Because Trillo was heading to y'all's boat because that was her only way out that she knew of, and seeing people were on it.
I guess our friends can have
So
you together.
we begin.
Hey, remember that card you drew?
Yeah.
Oh, you drew two of them.
Y'all are sailing.
Do we have to roll anything?
It's a stat sheet.
Or we just
No. Well, actually, probably will, because she gets behind there and she says, we're not out of it yet, because there's tons of boats trying to exit port at one time, and nobody is giving anybody leeway. So,
I don't need to make that save.
no, you're stable. She ain't rolled it yet.
Okay.
I don't, except for the very first time.
roll it. 19.
Oh,
Yes.
y'all get on your way pretty easy. Like, she gets y'all, starts giving commands of how to go about everything, and y'all were actually one of the first ships to actually make it out of the port.
While this is happening, I tell Trillo what we found out last session. I tell Trillo everything because we're supposed to tell her what happened.
Wow.
Because that's what we was hired to do. That is true. Not really. Yes, really.
Not me.
Yes, she was.
Well, she looks at you and she's still bandaging her arm. Like, it's gone from here down. And she's like, well, I guess Waterdeep's fucked.
Just look now. Hey,
Good thing was, Edward's dead. He was the one that took my arm.
Oh, okay.
He was already a zombie by the time I got there. Didn't know this shit was going on.
I'm pretty much going to end it. Just
And I tell Dorello the safest place I know of is
Never went.
I'm just going to go like anybody.
No,
Anybody else
that is not the
needs to know.
safest place.
yes, it is.
Did you not hear what your brother said at the beginning of the game?
The island is not safe for us. We will die.
There's shit going down.
Well, we can all.
What's
Did you just see what the fuck happened?
Well, they probably need backup.
See, I wish Brinks.
I think
He had a big
personally, if
force.
I
Like,
say
it'd been a little easier if he would have been here.
I say we stay on.
Y'all would have got
Stay on
wind
sea
of
for now.
what was going to happen
I know.
before
Yeah,
getting in the fray.
I say we just stay at sea till we know first island in the sea and just hang there and just
I say we just kind of get off the
get the fuck out of there.
get out, but kind of stay close so we can watch the Waterdeep burn down. I don't think nothing can get us there. Like zombies and shit. I don't think they can swim.
They can walk.
They can walk underwater. So that means we can't. That means we can't.
We need to
raise
get away
an anchor.
They can't swim.
They be on. They be like
We need to go.
whatever else.
Well, I mean, y'all are already out to port. Like, y'all are away from the dock.
I'm just gonna go like, someone sit me up and have me a fucking drink.
I need your recipe. You want that?
No, can you get it to me?
Here you go,
Good boy.
I hate to do it.
Thank
you. Come on.
So now this is the part where I just have to sit back and see what the hell happens. Because,
I'm just
I
waiting
guess-
to wake up.
yeah, you're out for the night. Basically, night's falling
Does
and
he
y'all are
still have
sailing
to
at
be
dark.
safe, or-
No, I'm stable.
No, he's stable. She's stabilizing.
Yeah, I'm taking a long rest.
I'm going to take a little bit of a long rest myself, and then
Well, see, you do the half translate, don't you?
Yeah, but
He'll only have to be out for 4 hours. So you're going to go take a nap? Where are you going to take a nap? Damn it. I was hoping she's like, I'm going to go downstairs. Oh, I'm not.
I'm not going to cabin. Somebody else needs to go out and do this.
And Wilford.
how weak am my character? Is he
You have 11 HP.
Okay, so I'm able to move around.
Oh, yeah, you're able to move. You're hurting. You need some sleep. But
Yeah, I'll go see.
the only one that's out is Nemo. Like, she's out.
I didn't know if I was kind of like too hurt to move or not.
I mean, Wilford has one.
Yeah, what was sleeping?
Wilford goes down to the captain.
No, he does
Or
not.
Dinkus, and
Yes, he does.
No, he does
Yes,
he gets attacked by Dinkus, and now he's dead.
I'm cool with that.
I'm controlling Wilford, so
Honestly, Wilford would sit up top anyway.
I control Wilford and Roddy. Yeah, I do.
He doesn't trust y'all. He doesn't like his brother either, so he's not leaving everything to his brother.
He's his own man. Jeez, get your brother.
So, you're going to sleep. Wilford's asleep. Nima's asleep.
I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
Hey,
After my 4 hours, I'm just
Okay, so everybody's asleep except for Dorella. And
Trillo's asleep.
Trilla's out.
Trilla's awake.
She just curls up somewhere and goes out.
I have an idea where I wake up. Can we wake up now?
Nope. 4 hours at least goes by. Everybody's fine. I mean, everybody's sleeping good. Nothing happens. Like, everybody's good. But nobody told Dorella where to go.
That's what I was gonna say.
So-
I was asleep, so I couldn't do it. I'll go up to her.
Nope. 4 hours of sailing. And she just picked the place. So, you wake up and what do you do?
Don't walk up to her. Just be like, so, how's your adventure been?
Well, not good. I meant to set out yesterday morning, but the ship had some problems, and we had to hold off for a while, and I guess it was good because saved your scrawny ass. But
That's not what you were saying at that time.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
Can you describe what y'all did in the bed?
You're asleep. You're dreaming about asking that question.
It's so hard to be
I've been looking at it. I've been thinking a lot about it since I last. Shenanigans.
Caught those feelings, have you?
Think what I say on the last time I tried.
So as you say that, she just kind of keeps sailing along like she's watching the stars, looking at stuff. I guess you're behind her. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
16. Actually. Dirty 20.
You see the weapon that she has on her back it looks like a sword, but it's made out of what appears to be a fang. Looks almost like a serpent fang. And when you start looking at it, like, it kind of intrigues you a little bit, and you're starting to look at it a little closer, and you're starting to see kind of like, runic drawings on the handle and stuff like that. And they kind of hit you a little harder than what you're just reading along, looking at the symbols, and they look very familiar to you. And it's been a long time since you've seen your tribe or what happened with your tribe. But you remember those are the same runes that you used in your tribe.
I know those runes. Those runes on the soul.
Ah, you do. Well, it was a gift from a tribe leader because of a giant serpent that took out over half the tribe, apparently. And they had to run, and they took a tooth from it, but didn't kill it. And I was with them. Almost died that day. A lot of people died that day.
I'm not the only one left.
Are you from that tribe?
I show her the, my tribe's, symbol.
Oh, so you are. You didn't know your tribe was still out there.
I thought I was the only one left.
Well, shit's me biscuits.
Many of them are still alive.
Well, they were kind of small when they were moving, and I mean, roughly about 30, 40 of them left. Probably more now. I know a few of the women were pregnant. But that's been 10 years now, maybe, the last I seen them.
When they left you, so
Well, that's actually where I went and set our course. It's the closest island around.
you saw it some last.
Yeah, but like I said, it was 10 years ago. I don't know if they're still there. They move a lot. I stayed with them a few years, but
That they ever talked to me. That they ever talked to me.
they talked about the people they lost that day. But, I mean, it was a lot.
I was young when I was almost 100. I was almost 100 years ago, but that's what I saw them before. I thought they were so.
They're still moving. They're still out there.
Well, Albert, he's kind of like them. I kind of looked up and kind of like smiled a bit. At the stars, knowing that he's not the only one left.
If you can find them.
Kind of grabs Dorella's hand.
Grabs her hand.
Yeah.
She's steering a boat.
Oh, the closest thing I can get.
You grab her.
You grab her butt.
Sure, we'll do that.
No.
I'm joking.
It's like at your face.
You grab her face.
You just gotta stay beside her. And
My tribe takes me back.
you see a smile on her face.
My tribe makes it back. I want you to be a part of it. Did they accept me back?
Well, she kind of pulls down her. She has basically just like some basic stuff on, like top, but she pulls down her neck. She's like, "I'm already one."
She's your sister.
What? No.
Maybe sister and tribe talk, but not sister and sister.
This is in Alabama.
Joke's on you. This is based in Louisiana.
You didn't know this was the Deliverance campaign?
Ooh.
All of a sudden, you hear on the open waters.
There's a bridge.
What is that mysterious noise?
There's an old 57 Chevy style boat pulls up beside you.
Is Burt Randall driving it?
No, but he looks to be the mouthpiece on the front. And for some reason, there's a pig on deck.
Oh no! Tell me it's not squealing.
Squeak! Okay. But you sail on through the night without any problems. I mean, you see other ships' lanterns like coming out of Waterdeep, so you know other people made it out. But they're all like they're scattered. I mean, nobody's like following y'all. But
Very much, and then some OVW stuff happens later that night.
well, she's the only one that can steer the boat. So, but yeah. So the night passes uneventful.
Yay.
In more ways than one. But you sail all night. Everybody is recuperated. You're awake. All you remember is zombies on the ground. And now you're tasting salt water upon your lips.
I made it.
Question. Has Nima ever been sailing?
No.
Okay.
No.
You know what?
I would say yes because I already know what is coming, but no,
Here.
he hasn't.
I won't say highs or lows. High is going to be 10 and above. Lows is going to be 9 and below. If you pick wrong, Nima will have seasickness for a little bit.
So she gets used to it.
Yeah. Highs or lows?
High.
You wake up, stand up, and the wind hits you in the face, and you go straight to the world of vomit. So, you're vomiting, You're trying to help whichever way you can.
Whatever.
Does anybody want to learn how to sail?
Yeah, you
We can
should
both
put your.
learn.
Well, technically, you were there with her all night.
Yeah, so there you go.
Do you want to learn how to sail? Okay. Roll me a, what is that? It'd be more like intelligence or wisdom.
I would say
Okay, not ability check. Yeah, intelligence. Or yeah.
Roll me an intelligence check. Yeah.
15 minus.
She's trying, but you're just not catching on.
I got a 14. I got a 14.
Yeah, y'all can learn because she's like, I need a break. You do pretty good. You get the gist of operating the boat. Like she's trying to teach. She's basically holding a class for all of y'all now, except for her. She's throwing up intelligence. Well, if you want to waddle over there in your fits of vomiting,
I carry in a bucket.
okay.
Carrying a bucket with me.
Okay. Roll me
That'll work.
intelligence.
Motherfucker.
You and Alvin are in the same boat. You just don't get it, which kind of makes sense. You've never been sailing before.
Did I get it?
You and Roddick actually are catching on pretty quick. You both kind of understand. Wilford doesn't care.
I'll try one more time.
Yeah, but you and Zara pretty much get the gist of it. Like, being on open waters, how to go. Like,
As far as parking and such.
well, yeah, and fighting a storm, you don't know nothing about that. Clear sailing.
17 on the second attempt.
Same thing with you. You finally kind of catch hold after Roddick and them get up there and kind of,
Kind of like what's all those.
yeah, you kind of get it. Same thing. You know how to do open water. Like when it actually comes to storms or stuff like that, you don't know nothing about it, but you got basic gist of a sea vehicle. Navigation still is way off from any of you. None of you really know much about navigating the open waters. Mm-hmm. Does anybody want to take a chance at actually learning navigation? Can you read?
18 minus 1. So
Both of you get the gist of it. Like, you get basic navigation, following stars and following the sun, how to keep a distance. I mean, you ain't making no round the world journeys, but
I'll try it. It makes sense.
It makes sense. Like, you're getting it, but you're not nowhere near applying it.
I'm also sick, so that does help.
Yeah, that's what's kind of hindering you right now. You're not really feeling like doing anything. So, Gorilla tells you that they're heading towards an island of where they came from, their home, basically, that was their home for years. Actually, it's further. It's a lot further east than your home. Like, you're not going near it yet.
Truly.
We are taking you here.
She's just chilling, like sitting. Okay. She's just chilling on the deck. Just roll me actually investigation or perception. Technically. I guess you could get facial expressions off this looking. Like,
you didn't answer this question.
Insight. That's the one I was looking for. It's insight.
You never answered this question because
13.
Cooper have like that birthday.
He said it just like you. He said.
He says it just like you. All right, with the 13 you get on her, she's glad to be alive, but she's depressed as hell because like she's lost everything. Yeah. Well, I mean, she has money on her. Like, she has money, but she lost her enterprise. Like, she's built over years, and I want to ask her. I know she's like. Do you know what happened? I don't know what happened. I was after Edward, found him. He was acting weird, didn't think nothing, just thought, he was surprised or whatever, went to strangle him, and he got my arm first. And that's when I noticed he smelled bad and looked even worse. And then something blew up, fire started, and I ran.
One more question, and I'll leave you out for a little while. Do you know what the Dragon Lord never died?
It sounds like some cultist propaganda to me. I mean,
That's what I figured, but I just want to mention.
I haven't heard it before.
I want to tell if she is
Insight.
inside wisdom. So just
I mean, whatever she's saying, you're taking it at what you're getting it. Yep.
Cool.
You really don't see a reason why she would be lying to you right now.
Yeah. Well, I
But
just want it's true.
you believe her.
I'm gonna get up as I'm walking away, throw up in my bucket.
Okay.
Okay. Quick question. If I were to use to speak with animals by the time we dock at my auto, could I use speak with animals to send a message to relay it to his father, to his island?
If you can find a bird.
Have a rat. Wait, is my rat on the
well,
move?
Roddick's going.
He's just kind of working his way along the rails.
Well, Roddick has already started writing the letter.
Roll me a survival check.
I got an ad 20.
Oh, there are like a whole flock of seagulls following your boat.
I'm gonna go.
I wonder
Some of
why.
us, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of them just like
Yeah.
perched on the boat.
I done wrote my letter and it's ready.
I'm gonna, use my speak with animals, kind of whistle and bird. I'm gonna let him know some message he wants me to.
And then I tell him where my island is so he can go away next to her.
Should probably tell that to Gorilla so she can tell.
Yeah, I'm telling her to do it.
So, what message are you sending him? What are you writing?
Everything that just went
Okay,
down.
remember, this is a seagull, not a newspaper.
No, they're
No, I'm
sending
not
us letters.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
right.
how much are you telling? Because, like, this is a seagull.
Well, I'm just
You send a letter, like, a letter's big. Like,
basically zombie kobolds ordered Waterdeep. Don't go to Waterdeep. We're heading toward Waterdeep to you soon.
too bad they already set sail for Waterdeep.
No.
I'm playing. Them first letters ain't even.
Yeah,
They might be getting close.
No, like a-
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
With your 20 survival, you can relay to this bird, and you actually do a pretty good job of directing it and get him to return with a return message if possible.
Then after I'm done, I'm going to go with Wink.
You don't have anything that can mark anything, no. She don't either. Okay. All right. Bird goes with the letter. All your hopes and dreams on the wings of a seagull.
I got this.
But yeah, I'll tell Gorilla about my island and we might possibly head that way.
All right. Well, she says, well, it ain't too far from where we're going. I mean, it's still a journey, but it's closer than Waterdeep.
Let's go to my island first.
Yeah, let's swing by here.
And I'm going to turn to Gorilla and ask her who's the current chieftain that last you saw.
When she was last there, the current chief, she says, last one that was there, and I remember his name was Imran. Imarine. And to Alvarin, that name strikes a very specific chord. Your uncle's name was Imran. And she says, actually, yeah, he's Imran Belmont.
My uncle?
If that's your uncle, then I guess maybe.
Was me and Imran on good terms since I last left?
I mean, you were young. You were just his nephew. Like, I mean, you didn't piss in his cereal or nothing that morning. I mean,
I did.
as far as you know, you're on good terms. I mean, your father and him were on really good terms. Your father was a lot younger than Imran. Like, there was no way your father could take up mantle of chieftain.
I'm just going to look at everybody and be like, good news, we're going to be in good hands. Imran's my uncle. He'll mess with those arms, especially if I'm with you. Just let me do the talking.
I'm just puking.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. It's been a good 2 hours now. I'd say.
That one.
All right, you fall on your
Plus
face. You're just like, I can't deal.
3.
You're hugging the boat. You're hugging the mast, trying to stay still, and that's just making it worse. Save me.
I'm gonna walk over to
Trilla. Delrella.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over.
Okay. She's steering the boat up on the.
Can you help me with seasickness?
Oh, you can't handle the seas, you weak leg. Yeah. Oh. She kind of fiddles around in a pouch she has on her side and pulls out a vial of what looks to be white powder. So she hands it to you. She said, "Take that, and
The whole thing?
it should get better." Yeah, I'm talking about. It's like a small. It almost would resemble like a peel, but it's a little larger.
So I'll swallow it.
Yeah, do that and drink some water, and you should feel better. It's not going to get rid of it, but you'll feel better.
Can I do that?
And as soon as you take it and swallow it, it's dry. When it hits your mouth,
It's like a BC.
Yeah, it takes all the liquid out of your mouth, but then you chase it with a bunch of water, and you actually start. You're not throwing up anymore. You still feel a little uneasy, but you're not sick.
I feel like I keep walking around the boat. It would make it feel better. That's what I'll keep doing.
Just don't look at the ocean.
There's nothing but ocean around us.
Just look at the deck.
The dick?
The deck.
So, what do you do?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some berries on the match and everybody's hungry.
I can eat
for everybody.
I can eat.
You don't really know if you you feel better.
No,
but
you count your 10.
I'm going to conjure 10 of them.
everybody pops one.
Oh, I got an HAP.
Because you're craving something. You're not hungry, but you crave
there's
it.
a zombie under there.
All right, when Nima says that, everybody kind of just stops and is like, shit!
Genius is in.
You do remember there is a zombie in the hole.
Don't go. I'll look at
Hey,
Carl and
Zara,
be
you
like,
hungry?
Don't go in the cabin, of course.
Zara, you hungry?
You know rotten flesh is not a feast. It would not taste good. And actually, he's more bone than anything.
Dry bones? Well, there's a zombie in the cabin.
Let me deal with it.
Wait, can I just go down there, open the door, and just haul ass?
I mean, you go open the door. He might come
No.
out.
Let me in.
If he can learn how to operate stairs.
I want to do that.
Let me handle it.
I go downstairs.
You go with him?
You shut the door behind me, I'll deal with them.
Yeah, but it's dingus.
All right, you're down there.
You're in the hold and it's dark.
Yeah.
There's no light. There's a few bits of cargo because
What's down here?
I mean it's a few rations and stuff. What was left over from your last trip?
What last trip?
The one when you came into Waterdeep.
No.
I wasn't there.
I know what he's talking about. All right, let me in. Listen. I want you to get to that door. As soon as you open it, I'm going to try to shoot him.
You hear a moaning kind of grumble sound through the hold, and it's just all you can make out is Curdle Rotter. No.
Hey, we should.
As
You
much
gotta
as
do
I love
that.
that
Because it's
idea,
funny.
as much as I love that idea,
I just want to let it on the deck and just watch it. I don't even want to kill him. I just want to watch him.
I don't want to cause too much of a scene.
Wilfer has been intentionally avoiding you two. By the way, he has been staying on the opposite sides and stuff. Yeah, but he's been staying away from it.
I still don't know
I
what
did tell him I
happened.
was going to take a tater tot from him.
But he's staying away, just doing stuff.
That's what became things.
All right. Well, on my count, open the door.
Okay.
Open out now.
What are you gonna roll for?
I'm going to try to kill Dingus.
I want to do it.
You want to kill Dingus?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll open the door. On your go.
Wait, before you do that, you do realize the only thing I know how to do is fire.
No. Be all out, see.
And all it is a door that goes down into the hole.
Alfred's going to kill me.
Let me. Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
You go down. It smells horrible down here.
Now I'm going to throw up. Alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ready my 2 scimitars.
The only light that was there is from the door that was open, and then the door shuts, and you hear a click. And now it's. Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do. I think it's
The only light is what you see a few pinpricks of light coming through the deck boards, but that's about it.
I can see everything else just like white gray.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I see where Dingus is?
Not yet.
I got my 2 scimitars ready. I'm going to go ahead and get the smoke ready, just in case.
So y'all are creeping through, trying to figure out where he's at.
Alright. I'm getting ready, and as soon as I'm going to creep around looking for Dingus.
Okay.
Whenever he decides to show his face, I'm going to attack.
You start looking. You're not noticing any movement around you. You hear a slight sound like a scraping sound that's coming towards the rear of the front of the ship from where you went in, the front of the ship. But you can't see anything yet, but you hear like some low scraping.
Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can roll an investigation, see if I can get exactly.
While he's doing that, can I start heading back up to Dorella?
I mean, you were up. Oh yeah, you can go up there.
I went to Dorella. There's a zombie down there. He's got locked in there somehow. I don't know what happened.
You better kill it.
I want to see it.
Alright. Let me roll.
She still believes strength is.
Huh?
She still believes strength is the key. She's a Goliath. Like it's not.
Me go ahead and roll my investigation. 14 plus 7, that is 21.
Okay. As you're looking around trying to figure out where he could be, you see a trail of what looks to be like just viscous gore heading towards the rear front of the ship.
See if I can get sneak attack on him.
Okay. Well, as you round the corner behind a crate, you see what is left of Dingus. There is just half a torso with one arm just scraping along the boards, trying to get somewhere that he can't.
Whisper. I'm sorry.
And he starts turning, trying to scrape towards you, and all he has is like not even a hand anymore. It's just the nub of the feet of the hand that was there.
I'm gonna go ahead and use pretty much gonna go ahead and use my sneak attack advantage. Or he already knows I'm there.
Oh, he knows, but I mean he's prone, and I mean yeah.
And so the smoke also gets that advantage. So I'm going to go ahead, send smoke on him. At 20. 8. So I'm taking the 20 for smoke to attack him, and he does D6 2 damage.
So 46 or whatever.
46.
Did you double damage dice? So basically, anyway, before you roll everything, Smoke just walks over and it just like the whole body just caves in as he goes to attacking, especially with a critical.
Mm-hmm. He has 1 HP.
He's gone. The body stops moving.
I'm going to pick him up, pick his body up.
You try, but as you just try to even touch him, your hands are like going through him.
Should put him in a box.
Is there anything? Okay, is there anything I can use to kind of like pick him up?
I mean, you can scoop him in a barrel.
Yeah, I'll find. I'm gonna get an empty barrel and put what I can in there, and then bring the barrel up there. Okay. And then I'm kind of not gonna be like, let me out.
Does anybody open the door?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's dead. He's dead. Let me out.
I don't open the door.
It's a dingus trick. Fuck it.
Dingus still alive, and it's not actually Albert talking. It's Dingus.
I don't open the door.
Okay.
And as he opens the door, I'm gonna walk to the edge of the ship. The barrel's too heavy for me to like throw it over.
I mean, the barrel's pretty heavy because the barrel itself is heavy. But I mean, you could do it if somebody helped you.
Before we go on, anybody have any last words to say to me before we go on?
Hey, this is what I roll. Make sure my wand didn't break.
Use annoying. And an asshole.
And I got
But you wrong. Sorry.
I guess through everything that we've been through together.
So is it just an open barrel?
I assume so.
Okay.
So,
seagulls.
pretty much say what I gotta say. You miss me for every adventure, and then you've always had my back, no matter how much I just taste some of your methods. You've always had my back for anything. I'm gonna keep. You've always been a dear friend to me. Thick and thin. And I don't feel what's left of him. And I hope you have it better in the afterlife than you did in this world.
Then he passes on to deal with
Empty
He's
barrel.
gonna do it. You will never see me.
So the remnants hit the water, and as they hit the water, it just starts sinking, but then the water churns like something is tearing apart what remnants you dumped in.
Oh, Lord Jesus. What is under there?
And for all intents and purposes, what you can think about Dingus, it looks like he gave you a middle finger when his body went under. One little arm bone was up.
Love you too, friend.
Dingus would have tried to shoot it.
It's under the water.
Sharks.
No one might.
We're in the ocean. Sharks or fish.
I think
Or sea egg.
He's getting his book. It's not sharks.
Oh, a
Leave
sea
the
hag?
book alone.
Yeah, sea hag. And
No!
then we can,
Do
and
not
then we
open
can
the book.
convince the sea hag to get rid of his I'm just gonna laugh when Roddick dies because there's nobody to revive him. You know that, Robbie? Good berries will not prevent you when you're dead.
You can do it before I die.
Oh, I'm not.
That's how we stay.
Wait, how many did you give? Used all 10 of yours.
I gave it.
Oh, wait, no, you can't take another one. You've already taken one
Nobody can take another one.
for 24 hours. So you would die.
Please don't.
It's a new day. But, it's a new dawn.
What do you mean for the dent?
Please stop. Why I gotta roll? Ow!
Rolling that one. That
You
one.
stabbed yourself.
That one. That one. That one. That one. Close enough. Why don't you want him to die?
So, it's a very solemn morning after that for a couple of the crew members, because those are the only ones that knew him.
Like 3 people knew him?
Well, technically, the
Only two.
Sure, look.
Brinks' character doesn't really know him well, because he's technically a
Trillo-
different type of
Trillo
person.
knows.
No,
Murder.
Trillo.
Good right now. Thank you. And it passes on into lunch and further midday.
Thank you, Jesus. Why you do this to me?
I can't start.
Because it's fun.
How long is the ship?
I think it was like 60 foot long. I think something like 70 foot long, something like that. It's not, I mean, wasn't a big ship.
Hey, wonder if Alverin's people doesn't accept werewolves, or like even want them near him. No,
That's up to him.
I'm gonna try to convince you.
Like I said, let me do the talking.
Oh, talk damage.
I have a +6 and fucking charisma. Probably have the eyes charisma.
So, you sail for the rest of the day. Uneventful. Pretty good breeze, so y'all are making good time.
Ooh.
But Dorella does say it's going to be about another day.
Not pigeon.
I'm gonna make my way. Not necessarily like under the crow's nest. If they have the crow's nest.
Yeah, that's got one.
I'm gonna just go out my mountain and just place this other song in his memory. And I think it's his memory.
Oh, where'd you go over Dingus? You go fucking?
No. I said I was pulling out my mandolin and just playing like a little bit of a softer, sad song. His honor.
Oh, Danny boy. The pipes.
In the form of not Kansas, it's stuff in the way.
Am I done? Do I feel bad?
Okay. You feel all right now. Like, I mean, you're still uneasy, but you're not throwing up or.
Ooh. Are there still seagulls?
Sure. A couple.
Any in they're flying?
Yeah, they're flying.
Right above us?
I'm going to regret this.
Let's at least make it down.
Do what you want. What do you want to do?
Go see me.
No.
Do I see any? No. Ropes in the air near these seagulls.
I mean, you see just the rigging and stuff that's attached to everything.
Never.
There's no loose ropes.
Any song requests?
No, I don't want no loose ropes. I just want to know if I cast something on them.
I mean, if you cast Fireball on the birds, it's going to catch the sails, probably.
Well, you don't have one. You can also no, that's what's that spell where you're right?
Armed person?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I could sure arm. I'm gonna charge Dorella.
No! You leave my baby mama out of this!
I go up to Wilfred.
Okay. You gonna try to charm Wilford?
Yes.
Okay. What's the DC?
14.
It's 14. Roll me a D20.
Does he be watching this in Kansas?
11.
He is charmed by Nima. So he considers you a friend.
And now?
All his plans have come to fruition at one point.
Leave me my baby mama out of this.
Not you.
And technically, his brother doesn't have great feelings towards you.
Huh?
What do you want to do? Please.
Can we do it?
Do whatever you're going to do.
Goodness.
There'll be another burial at sea.
Just leave me out
Somebody's going to end up dying, I'm sure.
Leave me out of this. Let me at least live to see my baby.
Are we just in the middle of the ocean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing nearby islands. Huh?
I'm just waiting for a left fielder just to happen.
I've already said what I'm going to do. I've said it multiple times. Try to I start seducing.
Okay. Roll me a charisma check.
Just charisma.
Or I guess persuasion it would be, because you're trying to persuade him to do what? Get in bed with you? Okay. Yeah, you're persuading.
I got a 12.
6, 12. That's 6.
I got 12 also.
Okay. Well, this is how I'm going to do it. One, is he into tieflings?
Huh?
Is he into tieflings?
I'm going to say yeah. A sorcerer tiefling that has
Highs or lows, Robbie? You don't see he's very susceptible to your seduction, but he's not like mad about it that you tried to seduce him.
grab his finger and see if he'll start coming.
No. He's just like, I got things I gotta do,
Like what?
but thank you.
Like what?
Keep everything running, tying knots.
Nothing, brother.
I have a person that claims
Oh, you don't like him?
affinity.
You don't like him?
Eh.
You wish he was dead?
I don't wish you dead.
You wish him away. Bro, how much do you weigh?
A lot.
Like 300 pounds.
Technically too much for Wilford.
He'd be
Actually, yeah, I think it is too much for Wilford.
he's like 300 pounds.
Be right at it. He just don't like to talk to him.
Even in transform mode, I'm bigger than him because he's more possible.
How's everybody else doing?
Yeah, you do that while I'm thinking about my next move.
I'm going to talk Rob. Try to talk about probably getting taken over on a steering ship. Come on.
Well, you got two people that could, technically.
Yeah, I'll okay. I just need really.
You see Nima getting really close with your brother while you're steering the ship.
I mean, Wilford, what are you doing? I'm driving, sir. I can multitask.
Can you? No.
Maybe about 2 hours.
2 hours?
You heard me. You heard me, rich boy.
Dorella smirks at that comment.
Unable to perform investigation.
You said I was unable to.
It takes you 2 hours.
Maybe that's what I wanted to do. You know,
Either it's not that good or you have erectile dysfunction.
I'm going with erectile dysfunction.
Or a necromancer's got hold of your penis.
One of the
or maybe I just went on multiple rounds.
I don't think you can do that.
You would know that.
So you go off with Dorella?
And, tie shoes.
You're driving the ship. You're hanky-pankying it up. What are you doing?
You ate a good berry, didn't you?
She's craving. She's not hungry, but she's craving.
It's just
Too bad we ain't got nobody that can regrow shit. That'd be awesome.
I'll make that happen.
Please stop. I swear.
You gonna try to seduce him again?
Maybe. But yeah, I'll try that because I got an hour on this. 9.
You're not an attractive female, apparently.
No, I was really attracted. 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I mean, he's not really into you, but at the same time, it's been a minute. The horns are kind of throwing him off a little. Like he's.
I bet my eyes. My black.
In other words,
Toothless eyes.
in other words, he
Might
gets,
be opposite of that you wanted.
Yeah, I know.
in
Oh,
other
wait.
words, Mia
I
gets
could
the
cast
puppy eyes.
Almost or whatever and change the color of my eyes. I asked him what his favorite color is in a woman's eye.
Green.
I cast that.
I have emerald-looking eyes.
Emerald-looking eyes. The prettiest emerald eyes.
He's kind of like, I could go for pegging someone down. I mean,
I grab his hand.
it's been a while.
I grab his hand.
Oh, there's some more hanky-panky. Now, both of y'all got to figure out where y'all going on this.
There is some hammocks.
Yeah, there should still be some, yeah.
That's where I was planning. I hope they were there.
You and Dorella ain't hitting it up in no hammock. It's going to break. All right, so hanky-panky all around.
Huh?
Hanky-panky all around.
You put your left foot in and your right foot out and your left foot in and
Hold
You know
on.
what? No.
Oh, wait, there's more notes over there.
This is going to
baby
be funny.
makes happening and
This is going to be funny.
happening all about. That's what
Ain't
it's
nothing,
all
hey, ain't nothing
about.
happening. Your brother's just getting him a little piece.
Be happy for your brother.
He don't really want it. He's just been away for a while. All right. Highs or lows gets it.
Can I do this, sir? I'm not looking at you, sir. I'll put it right there so I can't see.
I mean, you can try.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's going to be hard.
It is.
I didn't even think about what I was saying.
I think I know what's going on. Oh no, he's going to cut his thing off. I forgot. Why are you thinking Chicago?
Okay.
You know what you're doing, ain't it?
Maybe, maybe not.
All right. Roll me an attack with a dagger.
What does a dagger use? Because I don't have that word.
It's going to be your dex.
Yeah, so it's just a flat D20. 16.
Okay. You strike his dick.